We are live at the March for Science, and we have Senator Pan, who doesn't want to kind of hang out. You know, we're talking about how he's a liar. And we just want to make sure the world knows that Senator Pan told many lies.
Don't run into me.
Oh, you just walked backwards, Senator Pan. It's on video. So, walking into you, when you just took steps backwards, it's a nice try. Once again, he's lying.
Are you an anti-vaxxer?
Huh? Yes.
I am. No. I actually just believe in freedom of choice.
We stand for science.
We don't have smallpox. We don't remember it because of vaccines.
Yeah, every single case of polio since ~94 has been caused by the vaccination.
No, it has not.
Yeah, it says on the CDC site. It's called vaccine shedding.
You're wrong. Hey, we're from
Well, please meet you, Pam. Thank you.
Hey!
Thank you.
Where are you running?
So I'm just simply walking, and these two gentlemen have been following and trying to harass us. So
I am just. This is just called freedom of expression, Pan.
Yes,
that's why the police officer wouldn't shut me down.
This is freedom too.
All right.
Freedom of expression.
Oh, what are you trying to block?
Yeah, there you go.
There's no police officer, obviously.
Yeah.
I'm proud to be here with people who say, we need to fight for good science. That's why we're here together.
Yeah, well, science without a control is not good science, Pan. Vaccine research is done without a control. These are some of the lies that we have told in order to pass a mandatory vaccine law.
It's disappointing. So there you go.
No, I advocate for good science. Maybe Bobby Kennedy, if he gets in there, he'll do some. With a placebo, with a true placebo, Pan, with a control. I see people with signs saying that the gold standard is with a placebo-based study. That's good science. That's what we're celebrating here.
Thank you, Dr. Pan.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, we're here.
There you go.
That's right.
That's not true. That's not true. Yeah. Let's get in here.
Okay. Yeah, I remember you. Good seeing you, Jolie. Good seeing you.
Yeah.
And of course, this gentleman and the other gentleman's been trying to harass me.
That's fine. We just want a picture with him, if that's okay. Yeah.
Oh, help yourself. Yeah.
So anyway,
Good.
we're here together. So this gentleman here is part of, the anti-science people.
Can you respect us, please? Please, we're pediatricians. We just want a picture with Dr. Pan.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah, get your picture. Get your picture.
Thank you. Thank you.
There you go.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Thank you.
Vaccines don't cause autism, but they've only tested one vaccine. There's a lot more than just one. That's not good science. You might need to test more than just one vaccine and one adjuvant. There's a lot of vaccines. That's not good science.
I think the people
You got your photo op.
Right?
There's only one or two people here. I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
There's only a couple of you science believers.
How is your polio?
Oh, no, my son actually has what used to be called polio. He got it from a vaccination, transverse myelitis. Oh, have you heard about that?
He's trying to say that polio doesn't exist, right? I think there's a lot of people who would say that their family members suffered from polio. So he's trying to tell us polio doesn't exist.
I did not say polio didn't exist.
So,
No, I'm just saying that the vaccination,
I know.
it's called clean water and sanitation. That's what did polio away.
Passion for science. So anyway, it's disappointing.
Polio was dropping long before the vaccine, Pan. Why did that happen? Why did that happen?
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Pleasure. Thank you.
Shake the liar's hand. He's a liar.
We know who the person is.
Senator Pan, he's a liar. Here we go. Are you done? Is this the end? Are you aware of any situations where a person is drowned from having water injected into their veins? That seems kind of absurd. I mean, you say water is the most dangerous substance in vaccines, but you don't drown from injecting water into your veins. So how is that relevant? I mean, that's not good science. That's just ridiculousness. The instructor there thought it was ridiculous. He said, "What are you talking about, Pan? Remember that?" It's more lies. But people are figuring it out. Or no fetal cell, no aborted fetal cells in vaccines. Come on, Pan. Liar. Oh, we know that's Pan. Don't touch me.
Science friends, exactly.
No.
Anti-science.
No. No, I want vaccine safety studies done with a placebo. Like every other medicine on the planet, Pan.
Right? So, yeah, I know, exactly.
I know, he's a liar.
He said that polio didn't exist.
No, it's on video. I didn't say polio didn't exist.
Yeah, I know.
Not because of the vaccine. It's called sanitation, nutrition, good health.
Vaccines!
Wake up!
Tell them how many vaccines they got on the current schedule, Pan. You guys got 3 or 5. We're past 70 on the children's schedule. 70 plus vaccinations now.
Thank you.
Now, how much eczema do they have?
Thank you. So, of course, he's going to take this video and chop it up and try to make it something. But
Oh, this is going to be great raw. This is going to be beautiful raw, Senator Pan. It's a beautiful video.
so anyway, I'm the author of the bill to actually require vaccines.
To force mandate children. One of 3 states in the United States that does that. How much did the lobbyists grease you for that one, Pan? Oh, HPV is a good one.
You're harassing this man?
Oh, because he's a liar.
Oh, so why aren't you harassing
science?
Trump?
You know, supporting science apparently is something that some people don't like. That's why we are in march, right? That's why march.
Yeah, but we need to have good science. Safety studies with a control. That would be good science. Oh, look, Pan, I think the car's ready. The nightmare's almost over. Thank you. Thank you for agreeing with me.
Thank you.
Are you getting close?
I can see that.
Is the nightmare almost over?
Nightmare.
What's wrong with safety studies with a control? Why can't we do that?
That's really pretty depressing when we have kids dying, getting sick in measles, being hospitalized.
Yeah, hospitalized from the vaccine. Dying from the vaccine. Autism. 1 in 10,000 to 1 in 48. Giving people no notice about the committee for children with special needs. Only 1 committee member shows up. He gave people no notice. I talked to every single person's communications director. None of them were happy that you did not give them enough notice so that they could attend the meeting.
They were noticed.
I know they were, not enough time. You had somebody in appropriations. I mean, come on, one was on a plane.
That's some good work we're going to be doing. We are working to try to serve people.
Yeah, to interest some more people. Are we getting close? Liar. There he is. Bam. It's good. Do you like the drawing?
So,
We can cross over. All right, let's go, guys. He's a liar. All right. We're getting close. You want to go down the lines and explain how they are? I mean, vaccines are safe and efficacious. The Supreme Court said that they are unavoidably unsafe. If they were safe, we wouldn't have a vaccine injury compensation program. Or VAERS, the Vaccine Adverse Events Reporting System, if they were safe. And on tour, I can't tell you how many vaccine injury stories I recorded, Dr. Pan. somewhere in the neighborhood of 800. And interestingly enough, the symptoms with each vaccine were always very similar, whether it was HPV, DTaP, flu shot. The symptoms, the injuries, they're all similar, they're all the same, depending on the vaccine. Recommending vaccinations to pregnant women when they're not tested on pregnant women, not good science.
Sir, I'm actually just curious. When you said what happened to your
Yes.
like what actually did happen to your child?
He got a round of vaccinations and he ended up paralyzed by something called transverse myelitis. It's listed on the inserts as a potential adverse reaction. And it's primarily caused by vaccination. It was proven at Johns Hopkins. We know Johns Hopkins. You went there. It's a great hospital. Lots of good people there. It's about people having freedom of choice. We live in the United States of America, where people should have freedom of choice of what is injected or not injected into their child. Injecting an STD vaccine in babies on the first day of life, anyone thinks that's a good idea?
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, that seems so. Well, see, my infant wasn't having intercourse or sharing needles with heroin abusers, so he did not need a hepatitis B vaccine. Doesn't make a lot of sense. It sounds like money. It sounds like greed gone wild. What are you doing? You're on tape, dude. Look at that. Doesn't believe in freedom of speech, this guy. Oh, it's called, this is what this is. It's freedom of speech. This is the United States of America. So get with it, man. Yeah.
He's a douchebag. Engage with him.
This is.
So,
Yeah, it's called freedom of speech.
Let me ask you, do you have any evidence?
Of what?
And why are you harassing this man?
Why?
Are you harassing one individual man?
Because he's a liar.
Oh, just like, wait, a liar. What has he done to you?
What has he
He's
done to me?
vaccinated? Has he done anything to anyone?
See, this guy's
Do you have any
clueless to the
fucking
topic.
evidence, you bastard?
Evidence?
Yeah.
That he's a
evidence.
liar?
Yeah,
That
exactly.
there are aborted
That's
fetal
what you
cells
need.
in vaccinations?
Why
Why are you grabbing me?
Stop harassing this
Why are
man.
you grabbing me?
Leave him alone. Leave him alone.
We got
Good.
some rough people
No one has touched
trying to. Oh
you.
yeah, you have.
I haven't touched you.
My
once.
camera guy's got you on camera.
I haven't touched you
So-
once, camera guy.
Leave him alone.
Stop harassing.
Here we go. We're gonna head back this way. This is live, by the way. It's like the Pac-Man run. This way, that way.
We just don't want you to get left up.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. Of course, it would look bad for you guys, wouldn't it? If your supporters hurt me, that's not good for you, Pan.
What's your problem? Why are you harassing those people?
It's called freedom of speech, man. Freedom of speech. You're trying to stop freedom of speech.
I'm not trying to stop freedom of speech. Just being stupid.
We shouldn't be afraid of just having a voice and opinion.
You can talk as much as you want.
Well, you're
Uh-huh.
harassing your little parasite.
Oh no.
You're not having a dialogue.
Well, I would love
You're
to.
actually just harassing.
This
You're
guy's
actually
trying
annoying
to
these
trip me.
people.
This guy's trying to trip
No,
me.
I'm not trying to trip you. I'm just walking. You're getting in my way.
Right.
You're getting in my way.
Yeah,
I'm
there you
walking.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's more than one camera on you, man.
That's fine.
This is a
That's fine.
constructive. This is a constructive dialogue. You're just being a dick.
That's you, dude.
Oh yeah, you're the one harassing me. Thank you.
Do we see the Pan supporters
Do you want to come along?
swearing,
Hold our arms?
grabbing me, trying to trip me? Those are the people that support Senator Pan.
You're
This guy.
You're provoking it.
I'm provoking.
Yeah, you're
I'm provoking some violence. Is that right?
violence.
It's freedom of speech. This is the United States of America.
Not freedom of speech.
No,
Stand up and talk and say something.
I would love to. I would love to, but he's running away.
Stand up here. You're running away.
No, I'm following to have that dialogue.
There's no dialogue.
What's the,
Keep going.
What do you got? If you're on camera, man.
I am on camera.
Yeah. So Senator Pan supporters
You stood right in
like
front
to
of me.
push. No, I stepped off to the side and you pushed me, man. Look at this, Senator Pan. You like this? A little bit of anger coming from your people.
dude, you're being a harasser. You're just being a dick.
No, it's called freedom of speech. Yeah. You say what you want. It's freedom.
I am saying what I want. Thanks.
Okay, good. Good for you.
Is this a good video?
It is.
It's like a really good video.
We got a lot of live viewers. They're loving it.
Nice.
This guy.
Good. Science bear don't care, dude. You like the sign?
Yeah. Yeah. So this guy. Don't touch me.
I did not touch
Yeah, you just did. You just did.
Dude,
Right.
shove your phone into someone's face.
Right.
Deal with the consequences.
What are the consequences?
If you shove your phone into someone's face and they touch it, that's a consequence.
Oh, here we go. Senator Pan trying to get away, but it's not happening. There he goes. I think he's got his car coming. The nightmare is almost over for Senator Pan. We're so close. It was such a good event until Joshua Coleman showed up, and then it was ruined.
Yeah, real cool guy, dude.
Just standing up for the truth, man.
What truth are you standing up for?
The truth about the dangers and inefficacies of vaccinations, and that they shouldn't be forced on anyone. You know, like the other 47 states.
Should your presence be forced on anyone?
My presence.
Yeah,
It's called freedom of speech, man.
that's not what it's called.
Yeah.
This is a fun game.
Yeah, sure. It's fine. How are you guys enjoying this?
Yeah, it's pretty fun to be on this.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the live viewers.
Well,
Sorry, man.
About them. Are they enjoying it? Because it looks like really entertaining.
No,
television.
it doesn't matter whether they can hear it or see it. It doesn't really matter, does it?
Yeah, I can see that. I know it's.
This isn't harassing. This is freedom of speech.
His name's Joshua
That-
Coleman.
yeah.
So if you
Oh,
want
you're
to find him on the
familiar with
internet, yes.
Yeah.
You can go and get people to go and.
Yeah, it must be really annoying.
You're getting
to have
people to do
somebody
what?
follow you around.
You're getting people to do what? Yeah, they already talked to the police. They said there's nothing they can do. That's how it goes. Look at that. Pan's got his little rough and tough people blocking him. He doesn't want the dialogue to be opened. So they got tight orange pants guy trying to protect him. But we've already gotten so much footage already. It's just a beautiful thing.
Thank you. I know. Science Badger. Don't say that. Science Badger. Science Badger.
Pan likes the science badger.
This guy's trying to harass scientists. Just so you know.
Harass a scientist? He's a scientist? He's a scientist. He's a senator. He's a liar. That's what he is.
This guy's trying to harass.
Liar. No, I just believe in science studies done with a placebo, with a control, like every other single medicine on the planet. That is good science.
All right, keep backing up and then just
use a control.
Science,
Science, safety and efficacy tests without a control are useless. They're absolutely useless.
How do viewers like the sun?
I don't know. I think the honey badger thing's kind of lost its power. It was funny the first 2 years, but you're a little old on that one.
Yeah, well,
It was really funny the first couple of years, though, and the video still holds up. The sign, not so much.
yeah,
Just to be honest with you.
The anti-vax science too. It doesn't really hold up after
Anti-vax science?
after a couple of years.
You mean like vaccine safety studies done without a control? Is that not stupid? I'm sure you know nothing about it, do you?
No, I mean,
You should research it.
science that
I know,
people
but I think you're too lazy. You won't actually do your research, man.
medical research.
Doing what? So, can you explain to me why vaccine research is not done with a control? And why that medicine should be allowed to do that while every other medicine has to uphold those standards? Explain that to me, medicine man.
I'm not a medicine.
Exactly. That's what I thought. I'm a sign holder. I'm not a medicine man. I don't do the research. But I read in Newsweek they said vaccines are good.
Yeah, that's what I sound like. He's not going to say anything to you. I don't know what you think you're getting out of this.
Oh, all right. We already did that. We got plenty in the beginning, buddy.
This guy's harassing a scientist, just so everyone knows what's going on.
This is called freedom of speech, and I'm pointing out the lies that he is told to convince one of 3 states to do something that no other state in the United States thinks is a good idea. You got 47 states that believe the same as I do. Liar.
You like being on camera too?
You already asked me that. Oh, do I like it? No, that's great. Yeah, I care less. Put me on camera.
Cool.
Yeah, it's fine. I don't try to hide and dodge. I'll have the conversation. I don't need to have people block me. I will actually have the conversation. I will have the dialogue. If he'd actually meet with his constituents as he's supposed to, this might not be happening right now. But when you don't have the conversation and you force people to take desperate measures, that's what happens. Well, he's obligated to meet with his constituents. That's what that's how it works when you're a senator. Right, Pan? Meeting with your constituents much? Or not at all?
Honey badger don't care.
Well, that sure is rude and awkward, that thing that you're doing there.
Oh, science badger don't care.
There we go!
Science badger don't care. Science badger don't care.
It was fun, Pan. It was fun, buddy. What's weird?
What are you doing?
No, it's called freedom of speech. This is actually called real activism, as opposed to what you saw at the Capitol today. He's a liar. Liar. All right. Hi. I didn't think I was going to find him, but I finally did. Oh boy, I didn't even have time to title this because I just jumped right on. It was difficult. I had my hands full and I was trying to get this going. Oh, what a beautiful thing. Oh, I ruined his day. I lost my photographer. But I think he got some good photos. Oh man, So that was my little surprise for you guys. You know, the thing is, Senator Pan's not going to come down to this science march and pretend like this is about science. This is about this march. I mean, the three primary things they were talking about this at this march were global warming, GMOs, and vaccines. And see, their point is with the whole science thing is they're saying do not question science. Don't question it. And when we say something is safe, when we say something's good, then STFU and end of story. But as we know, that is not good science. We don't believe that. We actually do believe in science. And man, I can't tell you how many moms, dads, lawyers, teachers, are little scientists that know so much more than their pediatricians or even Senator Dr. Pan knows. You know, it's really sad. You know, we could have had a conversation if you would have talked to me for a couple of minutes. I would have let him do his thing, get his little photo op, which is what he was out here for. But he doesn't want to have that conversation. He can't have that conversation. He knows that he's wrong, and I think I just ruined his day. So, anyways, Joshua Coleman, Vax team from Washington, D.C., ruining senators' days. Do not lie. Do not put our children at risk, or I'm coming after you. So, all right, I'll see you kids later. Bye-bye.
So, I haven't seen all of the Josh thing, but I hear he was fantastic. I mean, here's the thing. Let me come around here. I'm going to explain the situation with the hair in a minute. Forget that for a second, because we've got to give Josh his... here's the thing with Josh. He has, you know, every right to be angry, as we all do with Pan, because we don't want to see anyone else hurt. So, you know what? Josh shouldn't be out there on his own doing that. There should be a whole army of people out there saying, no, we're not having this anymore. We're done. It was a little bit scary watching. I was like, oh my gosh, here we go. I'm going to get a phone call again. But actually, you know what? He did a good job. I mean, you know, he didn't hurt. He didn't touch him. He didn't do anything other than ask questions. The questions that, as Josh quite rightly said, should be asked if he was to have them in the office instead of running away every time we try and go in there. So,
yeah, if he was doing his civil duty as a representative, then it wouldn't have to resort to what appears to be harassing him when he's in public, because there's no other way to get to him. Josh just started asking him questions and called him out on the lies that he's been doing. And I also felt sad that Josh was only there with one other person, and he was pretty much ganged up upon. But in a certain way, this is what Josh was born to do, because it's, you know, he's just so good at it. And I wish I could have been there with him to ask a few questions of Senator Pan and his protectors, who were saying that that polio is gone and that we don't believe in polio. And I thought, they don't believe in polio because they don't really believe that polio is still here, so they're the ones that don't believe in polio. So it's the same old arguments. Vaccines are safe, vaccines are effective, vaccines save lives, polio's gone, except it's not.
I mean, it was really brave of him to be
very brave.
Thousands of pro-vaxxers.
And people were really getting in his face and pushing him away and putting signs in his face. And
he's doing it for us. That's what we've got to remember. He's doing it for us. He's doing it for, not as in just us, as he's doing it for all of you, because he just, like us all, and we all do this in different ways. I shout out about pediatricians and all those kind of things, and he's much quieter and discusses it in a calm way. And everybody does their own thing, but it's all good. All good, because we're not going to be quiet anymore.
Right. And, you know, one can say there's a time and a place for everything, but when it comes to Senator Richard Pan, he doesn't make a time and a place. You know?
And we should be angry with him.
He does public appearances with, you know, surrounded by the people that protect him, and he just fobs off parents of vaccine-injured children, just like
he was laughing. See, while Josh was trying to ask points, he was laughing, and this is not a funny subject by any means.
Like, oh, this is this crazy man that keeps stalking me. So, way to stay calm, Josh.
He looked a bit nervous, so you have to admit.